Hey everyone, this is Dr.B, and I get a lot of questions about newborns and what to do in relation to feeding. So the question that I had recently was, how do I know if my baby is hungry or just fussy? Well, that's kind of it's kind of easy to answer, but it seems complex because we're so worried about doing everything right that we forget that all we can do right off the bat is just ask the baby. And that seems so scary because babies are nonverbal, but in reality, if we just look at the baby, we ask the baby, we offer the baby some food, either a bottle or a breast, and the baby takes that bottle or breast, then we know, oh yeah, the baby's hungry, and that's okay to feed a baby when they're hungry on demand. There's a lot of messaging out there that, babies have to be on a rigid eating schedule. But if you really think about it, if you think about how people eat, everybody doesn't eat on the same schedule, and neither do babies. And really a lot of that goes into their own personality and their own, family and how they're just going to be in the world. And it starts in infancy, but we're not going to change having a baby eat 3 meals a day when they're an adult by not feeding them on demand or when they're hungry as a baby. So waiting long periods of time really does not help the baby or do anything in the long run for development or emotional growth or cognitive growth or anything like that. So we can kind of just relax and ask the baby. Always remember, if the baby's crying, we get a little bit panicked. And if we're just worried that they're fussy, you offer them a breast or you offer them a bottle and they go, bleh, and they'll spit it out. And that is not what they want. And they're fussy about something else. And so again, we say, oh, you're not hungry. How about this? Maybe you need a diaper change. Let's check the diaper. Okay, diaper's fine, not the diaper. Maybe there's something going on in the jammies or the little outfit that they're wearing. Maybe there's a tag that's scratchy or bugging them for some reason. But we can just ask the baby by doing this kind of global check of them and their well-being. And it feels good for us to be able to, instead of expecting ourselves to be the all-knowing all the time for our baby, instead we just communicate with our baby and we say, oh baby, what is it that I can do to help you? And I know this sounds oversimplified, but in reality, just breathe into who you are as a mama or a daddy or a grandparent or a caregiver or whoever you are in the baby's life, and trust that your relationship is going to lead you to the right answer. Is my baby hungry or is my baby fussy? Whatever your baby is, when you calmly go through those steps, your baby will respond in kind and also calmly respond to all the little things that you're doing. You're gonna be a great parent. Just hang in there. It's a big learning curve. So with that, leave a life print.